And the thing is, the plans that this narcissist had for you was to bring you back into their life, back into their vicinity, their presence, and they wanted to get an ego boost. They wanted to basically, and first let me say this, their ego was bruised when you walked away from them, when you cut them off, when you went no contact, and you spent a duration of time, whatever it is for you, because this is a vague statement, whatever duration of time that you spent away from them, the whole entire time they were mad, they were pissed, they were, stalking your social media, wondering how you were doing, what you were doing, because their ego was so bruised at the fact that you cut them off or discarded them before they could discard you. So what their ego wanted to do is their ego wanted to come back around, spin the block so that they can do the discarding. They basically, the way that narcissists operate is they will bait you back in, hoover you back in, but all they will do is ignore you. Like this person wanted you to come around and be around them just so they could have you in their presence, but blatantly ignore you. Okay, like just ignore you and just not pay too much attention to you. But the one time that they were actually going to start giving you attention was when they wanted you to do something for them. Oh, can you do this for me? Or can you help me with this? Or can you listen to this? Or can you help me with whatever it is that they wanted? 1, 2, 3 on my clock. They wanted to basically use you for supply while also at the same time putting you down, because they wanted to make you feel very small. They wanted you to feel as small as they felt when you cut them off. So they basically wanted to get a bunch of abuse that they didn't get a chance to give you, and they wanted to kind of just throw it all at one time. That's why it seemed like they were forcing you to be around them, and it was almost like they had an attitude when you weren't showing up. Now, what happened is once your intuition was telling you, like, nah, I need to move around, I need to go away, and you walked away, what happened is that they were sitting around waiting for you to come back around, to either call them, come back around to them in their presence in person, to their house. They were waiting around for you, but they were too prideful to pick up the phone and say, hey, what's going on? You okay? Where you at? Because they felt entitled. They thought, oh no, they're gonna come to me. They thought you were gonna come crawling back to them. And what happened is the whole entire time they were sitting there waiting around for you, they were wasting their own time because they thought that they were entitled to your time and energy until they realized that you took your power back. So they sitting here watching the clock like, they gonna come back around. Watch, they gonna come back around. And then when you didn't come back around, and then they had to pick up the phone to call you, and they were pissed because they had to humble themselves. But let's take it a step further and show you how they got a huge narcissistic injury. Because once you told them, hey, nah, I changed my mind, I don't want to come. When I tell you, everything dropped into their stomach because they realized my plan is not working. And they were so mad, but they masked their reaction. It acted like it was all fine. But as soon as they hung up that phone, they were pissed, bro.